we're we're half a month
Package update.
into some very very rigorous and ambitious schedule where we're trying to bring things to a finished product in a way that we've never done before.
The thing we're working on this month, which is creating pages for a scene for the actual Lantern Valley story. And here I have various references, including some pixel art James made, picture of our dog, pictures of our friends, and using all those to create a page.
And of course, if you've seen our website at all, you've probably seen the majority of these characters all around. This is like the sprite workshop, or the new ones. I throw them in here, start working on them, and then eventually turn them into sprites, and then they end up in this pile up here. Yeah, that's what I've been doing for a while. This is mid-April 2019 production line.
Yeah, basically the next 3 months, we have two things every month, 6 things total. Big things that are the first times we're doing any of them.
Yeah.
And so we don't know what we're doing till we get started, and even like we're on the 15th and we're just like getting started on some of these things because we had to like figure out what to do.
Yeah, the analogy that we kind of came up with on a walk the other day is it's kind of like if you wanted to start from scratch and build an entire street of a bunch of houses and roads and like driveways and all that. Of course, the first thing you would do is probably build one house to see what the house looks like, and then you
how
would
big
work on
it
the rest of
is,
the street.
how much,
like you couldn't even flatten out and lay out the land until you had at least some kind of like a shed or something.
Yeah,
there. It's like, okay, that's what a building.
It's like when people do concept art and they throw in a little person. You got to know like the scale of the thing for the little person, and so this month we're doing some finished things. So we're doing smaller amounts of things, but we're just trying to finish something, bring it to like kind of a finished quality, basically.
Which means like
for the first time.
Yeah, and because we are skipping ahead to do these things, to bring them to a finish that is so far past where we're going to take anything anytime soon, we don't have the resources and I guess assets and stuff necessary to be able to do that yet. So we're kind of making temporary assets and resources so we're able to make the things that we're trying to make in these few months, and then we can go like take a step back and actually do them all for a larger scale in the way we would eventually do it. But we don't even know what that is until we bring something to a finish.
Yeah, and it's like building that one house so we can have an idea of what houses are like. Yeah, so then we could maybe make the next ones better.
Yeah.
So he's been doing a lot of sprite work. I've been starting to draw some of the pages for a Lantern Valley scene.
We did a lot of page drafting and layout of like how things are going to be shaped. We call it shaping in a certain way, and now we have to throw things like all the concept work into the layout and doing all these odds and ends to try and things that would take a long time. And really, we haven't built a literacy and the way we discuss what we're doing yet. So because we haven't done these kinds of things yet. So by the end of these 3 months, hopefully we'll have an understanding of how to go about what it is we've been doing for the last 3 months. Once the months are done. That's kind of the aim.
Yeah, what else to say? Update. We're just trying to... We have these like Household of Heroes is the big project that we're slowly going to work on and add to, and eventually be the first big project that's done in entirety, likely.
Yeah.
maybe those other ones. But then after these 3 months where we test all these things, we're basically going to drop Lantern Valley in a good chunk of its production.
So we can focus on Household of Heroes in a
Yeah, so we can focus on Households of Heroes, start creating scenes that'll be released that we can actually, finish and get going.
get a proper efficient production line going.
That's one of the things this month is we have the Lantern Valley scene, which is just testing what that's like, and then we have a scene for Household of Heroes and testing what that's all about too. So after that's done, we're going to start the production line of Household of Heroes, and then meanwhile just work on Treasure Tales as well. And
the most we'll be doing with Lantern Valley, the stories itself, is the world building through Treasure Tales and through Household of Heroes, etc. And just focus on doing the work for Household of Heroes. The labor will go into that instead of all these really ambitious end game projects that we're just experimenting with to see what a final iteration looks like. So yeah, taking up all of our time for 3 months.
Yeah, so we'll tune in again on the 1st of May with a new behind-the-scenes package. It will again have continuations of some of the old content where we discuss origins of our projects and just whatever else. We're working away, and one day you'll see Lantern Valley and Household of Heroes and Treasure Tales.